So, one thing that I had struggled with ever since graduating college was just kind of the sense of scared feelings because of the fact that things kind of fell off in terms of just constant like excitement, constant happiness. If you're like me in high school, there was a lot of fun activities just constantly going on, sports, events that the high school would put on, and you're just constantly around people. You're in this community with people and you're just constantly doing stuff. The parents are always like, "Man, like where are you gonna go to college? Oh, who are you gonna take on the date?" Like it felt like you're almost like this TV star, and life is fun because there's just constant episodes going on because of all the little activities, the sporting events, etc., etc. And then college can kind of be a sequel to that. You're in college, you're going to class, you're doing group projects, you're constantly meeting people, you're constantly in these communities, you're constantly going to little fun parties, you're going to some sort of sporting event and all that stuff. And then you graduate. And then you get a 9 to 5. And then it's all up to you, man. It's all up to you on if you're going to make things happen, if you're going to fill up that time. And if you're like me, who I'm actually a pretty extroverted person, I like to make things happen. I still struggled immensely with that. I would kind of wait for stuff to pop up for me. I would try to go do stuff, and it just wouldn't satisfy like it used to because it's like, okay, I'm going to go play flag football. I'm going to sign up for an adult league. It's 30-year-olds that I've never met before, and they're all acting like it's the Super Bowl. It's not fun. It's not like there's a sense of real connection and real community going on. And it gets you discouraged. And you get in this rut where it's like, is this what life is? Is this what's going on? Have I been lied to my whole life about how exciting and fun life is? And it's taken 4 years after graduation for me to kind of realize the key to everything. And what's funny enough is the key, and we'll get into it a little more. Let me just go ahead and say what the key is. Every person, and I'm going to say especially every man in their 20s, needs, and I didn't come up with this concept, by the way. I don't want to take credit, but I've heard this before, and it was fantastic. Every man needs a soon, right? You need a soon. You need something to look forward to, short term, long term, etc., etc. You can't put all your eggs in one basket. So don't have, oh, I need this. I'm going to get a girlfriend soon. I'm going to get this job soon. like, that's not what this means. Everyone needs a soon, and the soon can be just as simple as, I'm looking forward to this movie that comes out in 2 months. Just something to look forward to, man. You need that. You need something to look forward to. I think you take that from the long term perspective. One thing that's going on in my life is me and my buddies are going on a cruise soon. And you see how I said soon? It's in 3 months, right? But it just gives me something to really look forward to. Hanging out with the buds, hanging out with my old high school buddies, and one of my college roommates. It's going to be so much fun, and I have this sense of not purpose in life, but this sense of like I'm carrying that excited energy throughout my day, and it's a real thing, by the way. Like I know my buddies are really excited for it. I know they're going to be carrying that energy where it's like, hey, maybe we had this rough day on this random Thursday or whatever, but at least we have that cruise, right? Um, 3 months is pretty far. I don't think that can be your only soon in life. That can't be the only thing that I look forward to. There has to be smaller soons after you find your big term soon, and I think that will be movies. 2026, great year for movies. There's a lot on the docket that I'm excited to watch, and that's what I'm going to be doing while I wait for the cruise. I'll be watching for movies, and then it's like, man, watching movies on the weekends. Like, there's still 5 days in between, all that sort of stuff. Well, I am a Survivor fan, so I'm going to be excited for every Wednesday. You know what I mean? And then it's like, you dial it down. Well, what are you going to do Thursday, Tuesday, Friday, like all these other days when it's not Wednesday, when Survivor doesn't come on? You know what I'm excited for? I'm excited to go work out every day when the clock ends. If I don't I've had times in my life where I'm not excited to work out. It's not. It feels more like a chore than anything. And you got to take a step back. You got to reevaluate how you're doing it because I think working out shouldn't be a chore. It shouldn't be something that you feel like you're forced to do. And I get it. If you had a busy, long day at work, how is it fun to go work out? Well, I get it, especially if you're in construction. Like that must suck, man. But I have a little cushy office job, 9 to 5. I'm just sitting around. I might go on a walk here and there, but I'm just kind of not using my body. So the chance to after work go use my body gets me excited every day. And I don't. I might be in the gym 1 hour max. I might be in there 2 hours. It just depends on the feeling. And I think the big key to that is just making sure that you understand the principle of ooh, can I get there? Woohoo! Understanding the principle of, hey, anything is better than nothing. If I go to the gym and I'm not feeling it that day, look, let's do light reps or light weight. Let's do high reps or not even high reps. Let's just move a little bit. Let's do these exercises. We don't have to try to set PRs. We don't have to do anything like that. Let's just get in there and let's work a little bit and let's anything's better than something or anything something is better than nothing. Whatever the frick I'm trying to say. Anyways, that's my daily soon. And then I even think about the mornings. I hate waking up, especially with the time change. When it's black outside, it's really messing me up. It's messing up my energy. I'm feeling so tired nowadays now that we jumped forward in time. Oh my gosh, this guy. And and so it's like, what's my soon in the mornings? I love coffee, man. I love to drink a cup of coffee. And now I've even gotten this really good oatmeal. Highly recommend, by the way. And I've done this little peanut butter thing, and I do some honey in there, and I mix it up. And every morning I'm eating this just delicious breakfast. And it's like, that's a little soon that I have every morning. So just find a soon, man. I did sign up for flag football again, and it's actually been a lot more fun than last year. And that's a little soon for Sundays. Like I just have a ton of these little soons, and I feel like that's the key. When you have a mundane life, you got to make it happen. It's not like you have to join a adult flag team or anything like that. It's just, hey, make sure that you're finding something in life to look forward to. Make sure that you are movies, TV shows. And what I was going to laugh at earlier was I remember thinking in college, I can't believe these adults actually watch these TV shows. You know what I mean? Like, how lame. But I get it. If you don't look forward to something, if you don't eat the slop that they create for you, you kind of get depressed. If you have nothing to look forward to, you're gonna not love life. And very last thing I'll leave you with, and maybe we'll address it longer in a big video. Don't live in the future. Don't put all your eggs in one basket and say, "Well, I have that in the future. I'll be cool." You have to live day to day, and that's why I think it's important to find a soon every single day. So that's all I'm gonna leave you with. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.